over to
Hang on, let me get your phone recording.
Oh, it's going.
everybody ready?
Get this going. Yes, sir, you good?
Yep.
Everybody good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good evening. Subject of the matter that we're here to discuss is about the murder case against Kendarius Welch. On Monday, Kendarius Welch was in court on a murder case. The detective that was on that case, as you know, did not show up. It was reasoned that he didn't show up. He had also made contact with someone down on the 7th floor of the DA's office to let know the reason why he did not show up. In fact, he was working another death investigation over in Gulf Village, and he told them that that was the fact of the matter, and that if they could kind of prolong the case, and he would be there shortly after he got through. Evidently that communication did not go through, and that was the consequences of that was the case being dismissed. But I want to talk about that case a little bit. That case has been reset at least 5 times, not the knowance of the detective. Detective Hathaway has been there on a number of occasions on these resets. A couple of times it was reset due to the prosecutor wanting reset, and a couple of times it was because of the defense attorney wanting to reset. But this one particular time where he was investigating another death investigation, he was not there, and then they decided to throw the case out. To move forward with that case, we have been in talks with the DA's office about sending that case to grand jury. The date of that grand jury date has not been given as of yet, but that is the plans for this case. Also, noting, want to address one of the elephants in the room is about the character of Detective Hathaway. I seen that there was some talks by a certain lawyer that she has not been able to get him in court, and his integrity was questioned. And I duly want y'all to duly note that, for one, she's a defense attorney. She get paid to lie. Therefore, she wants to call somebody else a liar. And so it's kind of disheartening that we take the word of someone that get paid to lie about somebody that's paid to protect our citizens. And that's all I'm gonna say, that fact of the matter. Is there any other question? Any questions?
I think you guys are a small department, so obviously you guys are stretched thin. That should probably, he's a busy guy, obviously, right? I mean, that's just the bottom line.
That's correct. That's correct. I wish we were like other agencies that had maybe 10, 15, maybe 20 detectives that could work a couple of cases at a time, but his caseload is full. He has worked several homicides just this year. So I would have thought by him calling and letting him know that he's working another death investigation, that would have gave him a little leeway, not to even reset it. Just the court started at 9 o'clock, just to give him a couple of hours so he can get through with this investigation, or get to a point in this investigation and make his way down the court.
And that death case, that was a new homicide that occurred this week?
Well, it wasn't necessarily a homicide. It was we found a young lady that was deceased in her apartment over in Gulf Village.
Okay.
And so that's still being investigated through the autopsy to see what actually happened to her.
So it hadn't been a determination as to what the cause of death was or anything on that?
That's correct.
And on the character issues that you referenced that some of the defense lawyers have raised, my understanding is also the DA's office has to inform defense lawyers in other cases about prior incidents involving this detective. I mean,
Involving any detective. We're not saying that it's this detective. I've noted, looking at some of the video, that as of yet, DA, District Attorney Blackwood hadn't even said a name of a detective that has been untruthful and anything like that. So,
I mean, is he referencing a different detective or this one?
well, I'm gonna let DA Blackwood address that part.
You know, I mean, are you aware of any of your detectives either providing false testimony or false information to the DA's office or to defense lawyers about cases and anything along those lines?
Well, I'm advised all the time about all of my police officers are dishonest. You know, that's the nature of the beast. You know that police officers always lie. So, but that particular situation, now I'm gonna let District Attorney Blackwood address that.
And the specific incident that Christine Hernandez referenced had to do with a client of her named Kenta Todd, who's charged with murder. She contends that Detective Hadaway questioned him beyond the point when he asked for a lawyer, which you're not supposed to do, and that she says he falsely said he only asked one question after that point, but that there's audio tape that refutes that and shows that the interview continued.
Well,
for some time
it's
after that.
audio tape, and I employed Attorney Christina Hernandez to go back and listen to it because I've listened to it on several occasions, and I have not yet heard her client ask for an attorney. He made a statement that I think I may need an attorney, but that's not asking for an attorney. At any point in a questioning, you can say, you can stop, I want to stop questioning, and I want my attorney here. He did not say that not once. And I think that what we're doing with these cases are using words to try to get loopholes to get the clients off.
It probably hurts you personally to have some of your officer's integrity questioned, does it not?
It does, but it hurts me more that a family, loved one life is being played with, and that's what it seems like in a couple of these cases. You have someone loved one that has been taken, and you have family members that are hurt behind it. But right now, we're not thinking about how they're feeling. We're thinking about, and it seems to me, especially in this situation, that somebody's trying to get back at a detective when he's just trying to do his job and to bring justice for this family.
And with respect to the Welch case, my understanding is now this can still be presented to a grand jury for an indictment, and that the issue is over the identity of the person in this surveillance video, which I guess the DA's office contends is the defendant. His lawyer says that it was not him, he was wearing different clothes. Are you confident that the evidence is strong in that case?
Well, I am. It's not just the video, it's other evidence that's being presented that also put his client there. So, and that's why it's baffling to me why this case is going on so long without going through a prelim, because it's almost an open and shut case dealing with the evidence that we have.
Do you have anything, Mike?
No, I think I'm good.
Good.
Anything
else,
you
Chief?
want to say?
That's all I have.
Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
sir.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good evening.
You
You
too.
too. Thanks for doing that.